jamani. Mwambie it's been a long journey. Tumejitahidi. Tumepitia changamoto. Lakini leo tuko hapa. Na hii ni siku yetu, si ndio? Nasi pia tunasema heko. Ukiona wageni wa heshima wanafika katika jukwaa hili, wanatenga muda wao kuja kuhakikisha kwamba wanafanikisha siku hii, ni kwa sababu ni siku kubwa sana. Sio siku kubwa kwenyu tu, ni siku kubwa kwa wazazi ambao wameketi hapa, ni siku kubwa kwa familia ya Alupe University, sisi tukiwa ndani, ni siku kubwa sana kwa wakazi wa eneo hili la Busia. Manake ni wazi kwamba Alupe University imeheshimisha eneo la Busia. Ni kweli si kweli? Alupe University, chuo kikuu hiki cha Alupe, kimeheshimisha eneo hili la Busia, sio? Na kwa pamoja tunazidi kusema heko. Basi mgeni wetu wa heshima, pamoja na wageni wote ambao wameketi kwenye jukwaa, mkiniruhusu nitaweza kumwalika mwenzangu ambaye ni Dr. Busolo, ili kwa pamoja tulianzishe hili la kuwavikataji wanafunzi wetu. Kwa mara nyingine tena, heko, heko, heko.
Thank you, Melody. Let me take this opportunity to welcome each and every person to the third graduation ceremony for Alupe University. I'll invite the Vice Chancellor to constitute this assembly as a congregation of University of Alupe. Thank you.
Thank you. In accordance with the Alupe University Statutes number 31(3), for the congregation of the conferment of degrees and award of diplomas, I hereby invite the Alupe University Legal Council to convert the installation, I will start again, Chancellor. By virtue of the authority conferred on me by Statute 31 of the Alupe University Statutes, I declare this assembly the third congregation of Alupe University. Thank you.
Asante. Asante sana, Bwana Busolo, kindly.
We are going to have a poem from Valerie, a brief poem.
I'm Valentine Mahungu with a poem that you are graduating. Welcome. When you came alone, here you met the unknown. Sometimes you met fear. Sometimes you met a little success. Sometimes you encountered failures. But now, you are graduating. You've been on a journey that is endless. A journey of academics, a journey of ups and downs. Sometimes crying alone, sometimes sinking alone, trying to overcome and succeed. And today, you are graduating. The journey has been with downfalls and trials. Classes came and went. You dedicated your time to spend. Makeups here and there. Staying hungry the whole day. Manze mkainama. Calling people, friends, relatives to send you 10 bob. But it seemed to them that you are asking $1 million. But today, you are graduating. The journey has been with trials, but you had determination. Driven by inspiration, driven by your actions, and with all perseverance. For we all knew at the end, it shall go with a complete celebration. And today, you are graduating. And now, I see teachers by profession, doctors by profession, going to guide people on the virtues of health. I see accomplished accountants, computer scientists. Yes, we shall use computers. You have achieved your goal, and you've made everyone to be happy. So, whatever you do, make sure you contend. So if you must go, go for a while. And when you return, return with a smile. Congratulations.
Sharon. Thank you, Valerie, for the verse. Sharon, please proceed.
Bado anajitayarisha.
Karibu Sharon.
Msaidieni kumvisha jamani, msaidieni kumvisha. Anataka max zote.
Karibu.
Anataka max zote.
We're going to have a verse from Sharon.
Sharon Barasa, presenting, shouting from the hilltop. It looks like yesterday, though years have passed with days amassed, when we rolled our sleeves and promised our hearts. It looks like yesterday, though days and nights have played it tough, when we walked in the gates with hope. We walked on the tight wire rope. We balanced the body and the spirit. Sometimes we fell and stood. Sometimes we lost it and went back on track. We kept our eyes on the prize. Our detractors fought us too. With zeal, we kept our eyes on the prize. Someone asked a question. Why do I shout from the top of the hill? And I ask my question, why can't I shout from the hilltops too? I have killed the monster with several heads. The cuts, the search for marks, final works, the handiwork, classwork, and some field work, the paperwork, group work, and some needless guesswork. Why can I not shout from the hilltop? Today we are the light we sought, born of curiosity's endless bloom. The star within us burns bright, piercing through the veil of reality, opening our hearts to what lies beyond. Memories flood our eyes. Though miles apart, we've walked this journey together, held steady by the guiding hands of mentors who led us like beacons through shadowed paths. We built a city of dreams where colors of hope shine even in the darkest hours. How lucky are we to be free of the gloom that clouds the world, to have shared a space where farewells are heavy but sweet, where goodbye is not the end, but the promise of reunion, a paradise made of all we've learned. Through nights of tears, We've carried each other's pain. And now our spirits rise, empowered by the prayers and strength of a bond unbroken. A unity that will carry us into new seasons and new triumphs. We are a garden of flowers, a constellation of stars, woven into one bright moon, pillar strong, holding the sky, an unshakable bridge from here to all that's possible. Our success is the art we've created, our knowledge, a boundless ocean. We breathe the air of possibility, and our journey stretches on, in the clarity of a rising sun and the beauty of a new dawn. Like seeds planted in fertile soils, we grow, and our blazing star will never dim. Come, take the fruits we've harvested, sweet and full of promise, rooted deep in the lessons we've learned. Ours is the star that shines. Ours is the pride that rises. Thank you.
Asante, asante sana. Niwajuze tu kwamba nikiwa najiongea hapa kidogo kabla ya kumpisha mwenzangu. Alupe University is a powerhouse. Likija kwenye swala zima la drama festival pamoja na music festival. Kweli ama si kweli wanafunzi? Kwa hiyo tunapoona wana perform hapa, tukumbuke kwamba Alupe University is a powerhouse. Ikija kwenye swala zima la drama festival pamoja na music festival, I've happened to be with them, nimekuwepo nao, nimeona performance zao. Ama kweli wakija pale huwa hawaji kutania, wanakuja kuchukua vikombe zote. Wakija pale huwa hawaji kutania. Tukumbuke kwamba pia tuko live kwa Citizen TV. Jamani, makofi tu. Angalau nikirudi kule wanaweza wakaamua kuniongeza kamshahara. Niliwauza Busia, si ndio Msininyime nyongeza ya mshahara. Tuko live kwa Citizen TV. Ukiona kamera una smile kidogo unapendeza. Naambiwa bado kuna entertainment kidogo ambayo tutakuwa tukipata hapa. Alafu tutaanza kuwavisha taji wanafunzi wetu ambao mmejitahidi sana na kufikia hapa. Tuwape wazazi makofi. Kuna wale ambao hatukuwashangilia. Nao ni wazazi. Mkiwa tayari itapendeza sana. Thank you.
Asanteni. Wageni karibu. Tunataka tubadilishe kidogo, tupate rumba kidogo, tuchangamke. Tukaribishe wageni wetu, tukaribishe viongozi wetu. Mahafali mko? Karibuni. Tupe wimbo DJ. Rumba kidogo. Hawa ni wafanyikazi wa chuo kikuu cha Alupe, baadhi yao, kikundi kidogo. Tunaenda kwa tumbuiza kwa wimbo ambao ni wa rumba. Wimbo ambao unawakaribisha viongozi, ambao unakaribisha wageni wote. Rumba. Karibuni wageni, karibuni kwa siku ya leo. Karibuni chuo kikuu. Chuo chetu ni cha maendeleo. Karibuni wageni. Mahafali karibu, ni siku yenu. Kila mtu acheze. Tumemaliza. Tutaendelea baadaye.
Asante sana jamani. Katika kusherehekea chuo cha Alupe wanaondoka jamani. Unaambiwa ni wafanyikazi wa humu ndani. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much.
Our guest of honor. In accordance with the Alupe University Statutes number 31(3), for the congregation, the conferment of degrees and award of diplomas, I here invite the Alupe University Legal Council to install the chair of Alupe University Council to Chancellor of Alupe University.
under Cap 15 of the laws of Kenya and the Universities Act, I do hereby wish to swear in the chairman of the council to be the chancellor for purposes of this occasion. Kindly, in your right hand, raise your hand. Say this after me. I, Virginia Wamuyu Kimani, having been nominated as the Chancellor of Alupe University, do hereby solemnly swear.
Having been nominated as the Chancellor of Alupe University, do hereby solemnly swear as follows. That I will truly and faithfully, and to the best of my knowledge, skills, and abilities, execute the duties, powers, and trust reposed in me as the Chancellor of Alupe University. That I shall, without fear or favor, affection, or ill will, discharge the duties incumbent upon me as the Chancellor. That I shall abide by the Constitution of Kenya and applicable laws and regulations of the Republic of Kenya governing the university, and I shall devote myself to the service and well-being of Alupe University. So help me God.
Sworn on the 6th of December, 2024. Thank you.
Let's give a round of applause again.
Now.
We have a chancellor now.
Jamani, tupige shangwe vizuri. Tuna chancellor. Sasa shughuli inaweza ikafanikishwa. Nyinyi hamkuogopa?
We are going to robe the chancellor as we convert her. She's going to be robed again. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Take your seat. I invite the Vice Chancellor to make some remarks at the moment. Please, Professor.
Madam Chancellor, sir. Madam Chancellor, we are used to saying Chancellor, sir. our PS, State Department of Higher Education, Dr. Beatrice Inyangala, the Governor of Busia, His Excellency Paul Otuoma, who is on his way and should be here anytime, the Governor of Bungoma, His Excellency Ken Lusaka, who will be here anytime, our Acting Chair of Council now, Dr. Kinyulusi, my colleague VCs who are here, and I'm extremely excited, very excited that my colleague VCs, Professor Mugendi Njiru, who is the chairman of the VCs committee, traveled all the way from Kampala to come and attend this function. He was in Uganda yesterday. My friend from Taita Taveta, the University of Mining in Kenya, Professor Fred Barasa, our lordships, the bishops who are here, our Prime Minister representing Papai Mormor, our friends and serious regulators and colleagues, the CEO COOPs and other CEOs who are here, those who are representing VCs from other universities, definitely skip the chair of council, Jay Kwat, who is here. Welcome you so much, sir. Our friends and relatives, but most important, our graduates, good morning. I will try and be brief because there are quite one or two people who may speak. But on my time that I was going to spend speaking, I want to ask my two colleagues, Professor Mugendi and Professor Barasa, just to come and say hello. It normally doesn't happen, but you have come all the way. I don't even know whether my friend from Uma University is already here, Dr. Halima. She's traveling all the way from Kajiado. She has been here before, and I think it's exciting. I'll just pass the mic to you, or yes, so that you could just say a word.
Good morning. Good morning, graduates. Yeah, that's like it. As you've heard, my name is Professor Daniel Mugendi. I'm the Vice Chancellor, University of Embu. I'm also the chair of the Vice Chancellor's Committee, Public Universities. And I'm very excited to be here with you today. I made a commitment to be here. And that's why your VC is saying and to travel all the way from Kampala because I had a function there yesterday, just to come and attend this function. And therefore, I want to wish you, the graduates, the very best of this day. And indeed, we are very, very proud of you that you've been able to make it this far. So let this be your day. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you.
Good morning and praise the Lord. I really want to thank God for all of you and specifically for my dear friend and brother, Peter Barasa. In the VC's Vice Chancellor's Committee, when you say Professor Barasa, you must specify. Is it Barasa of Alupe or Barasa of Taita Taveta Mining? And many people say we resemble. And as you can see, I think that is true. So thank you very much. Mine is to say God bless you, God bless you, God bless you as you go out. Always give glory to God. And as I always say, one thing I leave with you. A successful person is not the one who never fails, but one who never gives up. That it is not one who never fails, but one who never gives up. Thank you for this privilege, my brother, Professor Barasa. Indeed, I was on the flight from Nairobi this morning with the VC Uma University. I think he's held somewhere around Maseno, but she's coming. God bless you.
Thank you. Chancellor, I will only speak after the best student of this university this year has spoken. Pete, where are you?
Thank you very much, Professor. Our chief guest, who is the Cabinet Secretary of Education, the Principal Secretary in charge of Higher Education and Research, Alupe University Council Chair, the Vice Chancellor, Alupe University, distinguished guests, parents, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning all. Good morning once again. My name is Austin Ochieng Pete. I have been a student in the School of Education and Social Sciences. I've been trained as a teacher of mathematics and physics. Thank you. This day is an auspicious moment in our lives, especially for those of us graduating today. It is a celebration of hard work, perseverance, and dedication. Standing before you as a first-class honor, a graduate fills me with immeasurable joy. However, this also humbles me to know that my success has come as a result of collaboration with you, my fellow graduates, and the effort of my instructors, our mentors. I am also full of gratitude. Thank you so much. I also note that our graduation today is a testament to the support of our parents, our sponsors, friends, and other people with whom we have interacted during the course of our studies since we joined Alupe University in 2020. These people have been with us every step of the way and provided emotional, financial, and all kinds of support and encouragement. When I first set off on this academic journey, I was excited yet doubtful. I was unsure of how to tackle and overcome challenges ahead. This included endless nights of studying, group projects that challenged our intellect and tested our patience, and individual assignments that required dedication and focus. We were all called upon to be industrious. I must admit that there were also moments of doubt, yet through all, we pushed forward together. Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow graduates, the future depends on what you did yesterday, as it has an impact on today. The education we have had is a dress rehearsal for the life that we will lead going forward. I am also reminded of the countless late nights we spent in the library, doing lots and lots of research, the lovely discussions that sparked new ideas, and the comradeship that has bound us together. When I look back, I see why all these were necessary. We toiled, and now each of us has harvested. Such experiences and others were common, but some were unique to us, to each of us. I am glad to note that all of us here have emerged successful. I also want to thank everybody involved in our education, because we have completed our undergraduate studies on time. This degree is not just a piece of paper. It symbolizes our commitment to learning, our desire to make a difference, and ability to overcome obstacles. It is a stepping stone into a world that is rapidly changing, where the skills and knowledge we have gained will allow us to contribute meaningfully along our chosen paths. I want to take a moment to thank our lecturers, professors, mentors. Your passion for success and unwavering support inspired us for excellence. You always challenged us to think critically, to question the status quo, and to reach beyond ourselves. We are grateful for your guidance and encouragement. To our families and friends, thank you very much for your love and unwavering belief in us. I want to assure you that your sacrifices have not gone unrewarded, and we hope to make you proud as you see us step into this next chapter of our lives. As we leave this institution, I encourage you all to not just chase success, but also find a fulfillment in what you do. Let us remember candidly that our journeys will always be straightforward. There will be accolades, failures, and moments of uncertainty. It is at such a moment that we discover our true selves and capacity for growth. As graduates, we have the opportunity to offer change and contribute to our society and national development. I believe we are becoming international citizens by virtue of our learning experiences. I believe we are becoming international. As we stand on the threshold of our future, let us carry forward the lessons we have learned, the friendship we have forged, and the dreams we have dared to pursue. I am excited to see how each of us will make our mark in the world. Finally, let us not forget the importance of community and the power of collaboration. Allow me to once again congratulate the alupe, congratulate the graduating class of 2024. Thank you very much for listening to me. Alupe University, we love you. God bless you so much. Thank you.
Our PS, we did not read the story of the valedictorian because it was long, and is a young man who surmounted a moment of doubt when he wanted to defer his studies. We do not allow students to defer studies until we have had a chat with them. And so, Pete, rest assured that you're not going very far from Alupe even after graduation. Before I recognize our guest who has just walked in, I also want to recognize one more student who will not come to speak, but just for the purpose of noting that in the School of Health Sciences, we don't have honors, first class, second class, and second class uppers or second class lower. Everybody passes or fails. And the best student this year, who of course was a little lower than Pete, but the best student from the School of Health Science was Annette Gesare. Please stand up wherever you are. Annette Gesare, can we see your face? Yes, the camera is on you. We congratulate you. She was a student of the Medical Laboratory Science subject, and we shall also take care of you. We'll be interested in you. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me at this juncture to recognize the presence of His Excellency, the Governor of Busia County, Dr. Paul Nyongesa Otuoma. Put your hands together for Dr. Otuoma. Like I told you, we are still expecting one more governor, and that is Governor Ken Lusaka from Bungoma. I'll quickly make my remarks, Madam Chancellor, with your permission. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today on this momentous occasion, the third graduation ceremony of our students of Alupe University. But it's very important to acknowledge that this is the 5th class to complete their studies, because the first 2 cohorts graduated at Moi University in the years 2021 and 2022, when AU, Alupe University, was still a university college. To our graduating class, we celebrate you, not only your achievements, but the bright futures that lie ahead of you as you step into this world. I would like to take this opportunity on this special day to thank you for being here to witness the launch of our second Alupe University Strategic Plan, 2024-2028. This is a document that will guide our day-to-day decisions, ensure that we work towards a common goal, help the university build competitiveness, improve staff satisfaction and retention, and to track our progress and graduates as we work hard. When I say competitiveness, I assure you, Madam Chancellor, that when we have inter-university transfer, a student from Kibabi, from Maseno, from one other university cannot get into our B.Ed science program. Our cutoff is very high. And so we are growing and we're becoming very competitive. We would like to laud our collaboration and support we get from the following organizations. COOPS. I think having Professor Luoch here representing the CEO, we thank you so much. You have guided us, you have helped us. You have been our pillar in getting the nursing program going. For us to get nursing, it was a struggle, and he knows how much it was a struggle to get nursing. And we have 6 other new programs, and so we are getting better. Thank you so much. We would like to thank the Commission for University Education, whose CEO, Professor Mike Curia, was here last week, and he toured our facilities, and he was impressed enough to say we shall get more students. We want to thank HELB. We want to thank the university's funding board. Dr. Monari is a personal friend, and when we need help, he does give us the help we need. But our biggest friend, the county government of Busia, that is our friend. Mheshimiwa, we are so happy you brought LREB here, the Lake Region Economic Bloc, and we hosted governors here. And hence, we are recognized as the Center of Excellence in Medical Laboratory Science. So please give the governor a clap. I will take the little time I have to thank our partners. I want to thank Equity Bank. Equity Bank are very good friends. I can see the general manager of this region around. I would like to thank KCB, Kenya Commercial Bank. I would like to thank I&M Bank. I would like to thank Cooperatives Bank. I would like to thank National Bank, NCBPA. All those are banks that work with us. But we have partners around, Kemri, Calro, Lake Region, the Lake Basin Development Authority. Those are our partners. They work with us. We have international partners, Vives University in Belgium, Taverna University in Slovakia. Madam Chancellor, next year, a number of our students will go to Slovakia for 3 to 6 months. That is already done as a done deal. It is up to the deans to decide who is going abroad for 3 to 6 months. And with your permission, you can allow me also to go for 3 to 6 months, and I rest a little. We want to recognize KICD in guiding our staff, in ensuring our programs are reviewed, and the new ones are prepared to be competence-based compliant by 2029. The theme this year is empowering economic growth and development in Kenya through knowledge sharing and innovation. And in this respect, yesterday, Alupe University had a public lecture that was given by Mr. Lawrence Njagi, the chair of the African Publishers Network, and he spoke to our students about innovation. He spoke to our students about going out there and turning their degrees into possibilities, or being here and still creating those possibilities. So today we are gathered to acknowledge the role of education in not just shaping individual lives, but the economic landscape of our country. I will not go through my whole speech. I want to conclude it in this manner. That each one of you, when you walked through those gates, you didn't believe that today will happen. Mmeyataja katika mashairi, mkasema muliinama, mulitatizika, mulitafuta mbinu za kufanya nini? Za kuishi. Na leo mmesimama mkisema mnafanya nini? You are graduating. What is it that it means to graduate? To wear that cape, to dress in that gown, to eat all the food available at the end of today? Not really. Until you contribute to your own life, you have not graduated. If you are taken to school and you don't contribute to your own life, to the life of our nation, this country, you have not graduated. So we want you to be ambassadors of our country. We want you to avoid greed. We want you to avoid corruption, for that is the cancer that is destroying our nation. We want you to ensure that you don't damage any other citizen. And I want to say this to all the boys and men who are graduating. Stay your hand away from your female partner. Stay your hand away from your daughter. Stay your hand away from your mother or any other woman whom you come across. Only then shall you be a man. Only then will you be man enough to say you can build a country. That is my message to you. This is a week on gender-based violence, and I've given up everything else to speak to that. As you go out, keep your hands in the pocket anytime you are annoyed. Run away if you must, but never turn your hand to your little sister, to your little girlfriend, to your mom, to your wife. Some of you are married, I know. Don't tell me I don't know. I know some of you are already married. Please stay away your hand from that. Grow the girl, grow the woman, you'll grow the nation. Allow me, Chancellor, to acknowledge that as I'm here, I have my family here. I have my uncle, who is always beside me, Bwana Wandera Busolo. I have my brothers who are here. There's Pascal Sande Barasa with his grandson. There must be somewhere in the crowd here. I've seen him behind here. I have my brother Wilberforce Barasa and his family. They are here. And of course, I have my spouse, Claudine Barasa, who is here. So what am I saying? Go back and thank your families. If you have relatives who have kept you in the university, go and thank them. I end by sending hearty congratulations to the class of 2024. Go forth and empower economic growth. And to my staff, Okituku, you have worked for 2 days and worked. Your colleagues, Pamela, Dr. Pamela, I know you have run around all through. And everybody else in the staff, our DVC, lecturers, deans, thank you. This is because of you. We thank you so much, and we ask the Prime Minister to take our regards to Papa Emormor and tell him we missed the cultural event in Teso, but we shall go next time. Thank you so much. Let me now invite the Chair of Council, Dr. Kinyulusi, to come and invite the Chancellor to say a word.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor. I am here to invite our Chancellor so that she can give her remarks. And I want all of you seated here and those behind or in front of us to stand as we usher in our Chancellor to come and talk to us. Welcome, Madam Chancellor. Please clap for her as she comes. Clap for Madam Chancellor as she comes. I want you to clap until she gets here. Please clap until she gets here. Clap until our Chancellor gets here. Clap until our Chancellor gets here. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, Madam Chancellor.
Thank you very much, Chair. Our distinguished guests, starting out with His Excellency, the Governor of Busia County, Dr. Paul Otuoma. We have the Principal Secretary of the Ministry of Education. We have the Chair of Council of Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. We have a good number of Vice Chancellors here. We have especially the Chair of the Vice Chancellors Committee, Professor Mugendi. We also have, you heard, Professor Barasa, who is from Taita Taveta, and so many other distinguished guests. We have esteemed faculty from all over. We have CEOs and other representatives from statutory organizations and governments. So, proud parents as well. Our graduating class of 2024, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to this momentous occasion. It is the third graduation day at Alupe University. This is a day that marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. As Chancellor, it is my great honor to stand before you today and celebrate your achievements as graduating students. You are the pride of our institution. I want to take a few minutes and talk about the origins of Alupe University. Alupe, is it well? Okay. Alupe, the name Alupe has its roots among the Iteso speakers. It means soil. And from history, this Alupe, this place, is where the Iteso speakers obtained clay soil for pottery. As such, it is of cultural significance to the Iteso, who are our hosts today, and as Alupe. Again, Alupe is a place known beyond our international boundaries. This is because the first leprosy hospital in the East and Central Africa was built in our neighborhood. It's a stone throw away. And of course, Alupe University started off initially as a campus and later a university college and was based on the Alupe Hospital facilities. I want to appreciate in a special way the humble beginnings of this university and want to welcome you heartily to Alupe. As we gather here today, we are not just celebrating your individual success, but also the continued growth and progress of this great university. Over the years, we have witnessed remarkable strides in the development of our institution. For example, in 2017, we began with 179 students, and today, the population of Alupe stands at over 3,000 students. We stand proud of the progress we have made and are excited for the journey that lies ahead. Our university is unique in its focus on excellence in the sciences. It is important to inform you that we are establishing a strong reputation in the fields of science and technology, and we shall push boundaries in these areas. Our emphasis on the sciences is not just a strategic choice, but a passion, one that drives us to provide quality education that prepares our graduates for the challenges of a rapidly changing world. Indeed, from our foundations, our niche is in the sciences. This year, I'm particularly excited to announce the launch of a new academic program, the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. This new program, which is designed to address the growing demand for healthcare professionals, will play a crucial role in shaping the future of healthcare in our country. We are committed to equipping our students with the skills and knowledge they need to make a positive impact in the world of health, among other areas of research and knowledge. Alongside Bachelor of Science Nursing, we have 6 other new programs to be launched in September of next year, once we get the approval from the Commission for University Education. I want to tell you about our schools and how we are shaping the future with them. The university is home to 4 distinguished schools, each playing an essential role in shaping the future of our society. The first, the School of Education and Social Sciences. The school continues to produce educators, social scientists, and leaders who are dedicated to making a difference in our communities. The School of Health Sciences, as we said before, with the Bachelor of Science Nursing, this is our flagship program. It is one among other learning and professional programs in the School of Health Sciences. And we believe that this particular course will bolster ongoing efforts to address healthcare challenges of this country. The School of Science, Technology, and Engineering, this is where innovation meets creativity at Alupe, where our students are equipped to design solutions for the problems of today and tomorrow. The future is in the hands of our scientists as engineers, friends. This future is indeed in the hands of scientists and engineers, as we are saying, because without innovation and without creativity, we'll just be copying what other people have already done. To this end, the Alupe University Council is working with government and partners to provide more facilities, equipment, and to establish linkages that will increase our prominence. The last one is the School of Business, Economics, and Human Resource Development. And as we continue to face complex global challenges, the business, economics, and HR professionals that are trained here at Alupe are the ones who will shape sustainable growth and drive economic development in Kenya and beyond. I'm glad to note that one of the very first students in this school has received national recognition today. Together, these schools are an integral part of our mission to provide a holistic, well-rounded education that empowers our students to become leaders in their respective fields. I'm aware that Alupe University has launched postgraduate programs in other schools, and surely things can only get better for us at Alupe. How is our university growing? We are growing university. We have seen an increase in student enrollment, which speaks to the rising demand for quality education and the trust that the community has placed in our institution. In 2024, we admitted 964 first-year students. Most of these students were allocated to Alupe by COOPs. In other words, they chose to come to Alupe. A good number of them are self-sponsored. Also, we continue to expand, but not just in numbers, but in the quality of our offerings, our facilities, and student experience. I'm aware that each of the schools that I mentioned before has introduced new programs which have some of which are approved already by the Commission for University Education, while a few will get approval in 2025. Therefore, on behalf of Council, I thank and congratulate the faculty of this university. In terms of infrastructure, I'm pleased, ladies and gentlemen, to announce that a new amphitheater has just been completed and is in use at Alupe. This modern space will serve as a hub for academic events, conferences, and even cultural activities, therefore contributing to the rich life of this university. Construction is underway for a new tuition block that will provide more space and resources for our growing student body, and we are committed to ensuring that the learning environment continues to meet the highest standards. How are we looking to the future in terms of development and infrastructure? The future of our university is one of continuous development. We are in the process of securing funds for the building of a new gate, for example, because we are aware that students need to feel welcome, faculty, visitors, and give us the dignity that this university deserves. We also have roads inside the campus that are yet to be tarmacked, as you are aware, but I assure you as the governance of the council, the governance of the university, that these things are a priority. We are grateful to the President of the Republic of Kenya, who promised to ensure that these roads will be tarmacked in the near future. Once completed, the roads will not only make transportation easier, but will also enhance the aesthetic value of Alupe University. Again, His Excellency the President promised that his government would put up hostels so that students can be hosted within the university premises. We are hopeful that the Ministry of Education will be in the forefront in pursuing these goals. In addition, our roads and student residences are in need of street lighting, which is very crucial for the safety and security of everyone on the campus. These plans are in the works, and we are hopeful that they are going to be implemented soon. On this, we want to say that the county government of Busia, at the leadership of the governor, His Excellency Dr. Paul Otuoma, has pledged to offer support. Our well-lit campus will not only enhance security, but will also make the environment more conducive for learning, especially for students who study late at night. We also have some income-generating projects here in Alupe. Our university has also ventured into income-generating projects, a move that reflects our commitment to becoming more self-sustaining. I'm pleased to inform you that we now have a functioning funeral home behind us there, which has been serving our community. We also hope that people across the border will also, from Uganda, make good use of it. We have a soap production project that has been approved by the Kenya Bureau of Standards, which is a remarkable achievement. And we look forward to expanding these ventures in the future. These projects that I've mentioned will not only provide financial support for the university, but also offer practical training and employment opportunities for our students, linking the classroom to real worldwide experiences. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just finished launching a strategic plan, and therefore you are aware of that. And the second last, celebrating achievements beyond the classroom. We want to take a minute and talk about that. I would like to highlight the achievements of our students outside the lecture halls and laboratories. This year, our university music and drama teams participated in the Kenya National Colleges and Schools Drama Festival finals in April that were held at Abu University. And I'm proud to say that our students showcased incredible talent and creativity. This participation is a testament to the well-rounded education this university strives to provide, one that nurtures not only academic excellence, but artistic and cultural expression. This is a very integral part of nation building. And now to our graduates. The future awaits out there. To the graduating class of 2024, today is your day. The culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, and determination. You are leaving this university with the knowledge and skills to make an impact in the world. And I have no doubt that each of you will go on to achieve great things, whether you choose to further your studies or enter the workforce. Know that the doors of this university will always be open to you. Therefore, as you step out into the world, remember that we carry with you the values and principles instilled in you during your time here. You carry the seeds of knowledge and innovation. The world needs leaders, innovators, and change makers. And I have no doubt that you are all ready to take on these roles. Before I say the last statement on your congratulations, I want to acknowledge that I'm also like Professor Peter Barasa, who has family. So I brought along some family members. I just want to mention them very briefly, and then they can wave. I brought along one Esther Ngetich. She's behind there. I brought along one Wanjiru Kimani. And I brought along one Jennifer. Thank you very much. Class of 2024, congratulations once again. I wish you the very best. I know your zeal is very high. How do I know that? Because I also graduated, so I have the feeling of how it feels to graduate. So I know that inside there it's pumping, and it is justified. So stay the course, and remember always who you are. Thank you, and may your journey ahead be filled with success and fulfillment. I should stay. Yeah? So I can.
We shall clap for the Chancellor as she goes back. If you notice, when the Chancellor is around, we are expected to stand for the Chancellor because that is the highest person. Ourselves, you can sit, the graduates. Please be seated. I was called a few minutes ago by a gentleman known as Professor Wajakoya, who is doing his second PhD, and he told me he was coming to Alupe, and if you turn to your left, you'll see Professor Wajakoya coming in. I hope you'll get a seat for Professor Wajakoya. Karibu sana. Madam Chancellor, sir, you notice, let Professor Wajakoya come and sit on the second row where the Dean of Students is seated. There will be a seat found by the Dean. She's the host. So you can see Alupe has friends, isn't it? Aha, thank you. He told me, Bwana Governor, Your Excellency, that I hear the governor is coming. That was his statement. Can I come? I'm at Indangalasia, and I want to drive for 40 minutes and be there. And here he is. Madam Chancellor, sir, you'll notice that we have not followed the normal protocol. We have broken a bit of the protocol, brought in a student, asked you to speak. Probably you should have spoken last after the PS, But we've done all this so that we can make sure that we don't become rigid in many ways. I've asked the permission of the PS and the governor that you allow one of our alumni just 3 minutes to say that he was in Alupe, what he did in Alupe, and what he is doing now. Cyrus Erono, our first president of the Students' Union. This is a two-term president, and so he has a few words to share with his colleagues.
Thank you very much. The Principal Secretary, State Department of Higher Education and Research, the Chancellor, Dr. Virginia, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Peter Baraza, members of the University Council, all leaders present, distinguished graduates, parents, and guardians. Good morning. Hamjambo. My name is Cyrus Kibet Cheno, alumni of the university. I'm honored and humbled to be back home 3 years after my graduation from Alupe University. And therefore, on behalf of all the alumni, the 2021 and 2022 class, to the graduating class 2024 families, I say congratulations. As alumni, we are proud of you, together with all other stakeholders, for your efforts in the last 4 years of intellectual labor that culminated in your conferment of degree with the award of diplomas today. Your journey was guided by a spirit of dedication, commitment, perseverance, and yielding pursuit of excellence, in the midst of many challenges, including skipping meals, family, navigating projects, big deadlines for assignments, any others. I'm for the reward there is on your brothers and sisters, and I see you. If we celebrate you, we must not forget the proverb that it takes a whole community to